Hello, how are you guys doing? I'm going to make a red velvet cake today. I thought I'll share it with you. As you can see, I'm all dressed in red, red top, red earrings. I'm all set. How about you? So I've added one stick of butter here, and I'm adding another stick of butter with sugar. I'm going to beat it, and in the meanwhile I'll show you how to prepare the pan. If you can't find buttermilk and you need it for the recipe, this is how you make it. Take 1 cup milk and add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice or vinegar. And just mix it. It will curd, and that's okay. We'll just mix it and leave it for 10 minutes to 20 minutes, up to you how much time you have, and it will be ready for your recipe. As you can see, these bits of curd, this is what's called buttermilk. So preparing the pan, we've taken a baking tray and this tray, and now this is the parchment paper. Now before I put parchment paper, I'll take the butter with the tissue, just hold it and just rub it on the tray. This will help the parchment paper stick to it and easy to remove later. And now I'll put some on the parchment paper as well. That also makes it easy to remove. Otherwise, sometimes the cake can crack, and we don't want that, right? If you want, you can put oil as well. Our buttermilk is ready, and now I'm going to add all the liquids in it. 2 eggs. It's better to open the eggs in a bowl first and then add to your recipe, because if the egg is not nice, it can spoil your recipe. And now I'm going to add food color. I'm going to add 1 bottle of red food color to the cocoa powder, because the cocoa powder will give it a nice red color to our recipe. Once it's properly mixed, I'll add it to the buttermilk. All kinds of these hand mixers help us to make our recipes better. So what are you doing on Valentine? Do you have a plan? These days the plans are not that big, but we are with our family and we enjoy it, right? I'm adding the chocolate and the food color mixture in the buttermilk. Once this is ready, we'll mix it in the butter and the sugar, which is here. So there it goes. After mixing this, I will add all the dry ingredients. This is a recipe by Sunny Anderson. I saw it and it was just too tempting not to try. And you can see the buttermilk. This helps the cake to rise nicely and stay soft. People use it for breads as well. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla and 1 teaspoon of vinegar. Now I'll add flour. I will write down the recipe. Although I have sifted it earlier to put in this, but I will do it once more. helps the cake to rise nicely. That's why there is no harm to do it 2 to 3 times. This helps it speed up. We are all in a rush these days. Life is such that we are always we want the speed in everything, right? At the click of our hand, we want everything. And just fold everything together. Folding also helps, instead of just mixing it roughly like that, folding also helps the cake to rise. This is a wealthy cake, not a healthy cake, but it is nice to celebrate with your loved ones and enjoy it. Look at the color. Isn't it beautiful? And we have switched on the oven. It is already heating up. And now I'm going to spread it on this pan. So I'm just trying to make it even. And as straight as possible on all 4 sides. You see the parchment paper rising when I put it. That's why we need butter on the bottom side as well. And just try to make it even. I'm going to place it in the oven, and when it's ready, I'll show you. For frosting, we are going to take 2 sticks of butter. I'm going to add flour, sugar, just a few drops of vanilla, and milk. In about 10-15 minutes, it will become thick. Our cake is ready, and now I will slice it. Just take this middle center of it, and just this big knife, I'm going to slice it. Just eyeball it. Same measurement. There's no hard and fast rule, but try to make it as equal as possible. Again, have to do half of this and half of this. It's easy to remove it. You can remove it before cutting it, or you can remove it after, whatever suits you. And now I'll place it on the cake plate, and so this is my gift to you on the Valentine's Day. Enjoy it with your loved ones. And if you make this recipe, do share the pictures with me. Thank you so much.